Welcome to the series of AWS BedRock. It's just directly walk, not talk. I'll try to stay on my promise. So you can watch other advanced videos as well, but I just thought to step back very earlier based on the comments I had. So what's Amazon BedRock, right? So I hope you already know the foundation models. What is generative AI space? I'm going to upload that video in the next upcoming. So stay tuned, but it would be theoretical. But as I mentioned, let's walk. So I hope you already have the Amazon Bedrock account sign up. Not Amazon Bedrock, but I hope you already have the AWS account already working for you. So you just sign in to your AWS account, preferably IAM account, not on root. So when you go to there, you just when you log in to AWS account, just select or type AWS Amazon or simply Bedrock, right? And you will be land onto the page like me if you are watching in this time. Just click on get started. And if you see the overview, right? But before I go to overview, let's switch to the providers. So these are the companies or these are the providers which are providing foundation model already. So as you know, the generative AI, right? All the magic is actually done by foundation model. And foundation model is like a lot. They are like large, heavy, already trained on billions of parameters, lot of data with a lot of computational power. So it's already being done by big companies like Meta has already open source, I think Llama. So these are all the various companies which are providing foundation models. So when you are on AWS Bedrock, right, the idea is that you can spin up your foundation models and then you can expose them via APIs. And then if you are creating client applications, then they can call your foundation models. So your client can actually pass prompts. Prompt is nothing but like instruction, right? So if you want to ask something to model, so you can have client applications which can query or which can pass prompt to all these models. I mean, all these models. I mean, these are providers actually, but all these providers models, and then model can respond back. So the good thing is AWS Bedrock provides API based. I'll just come back to the what I mean by that. But for now, the providers. So this is nothing but various companies. So like AI 21 Labs. So this is company's overview, and these are some of the examples as well, right? So what is it that you can do with this AI 21 Labs foundation model, right? If I go to Amazon, so Amazon is having Titan. Titan is the foundation model name, what it has capabilities. So if you see the below, these are the various examples. I'll go to that example as well in a moment. So like you can have JSON format data as well. So if you want to ask something, hey, give me the weather information for next 2 weeks, but in JSON format. So model is going to respond you back with the weather information of next 2 weeks in JSON format. Hey, why don't you give the summary of the meeting transcript? Yeah, this is the meeting transcript I'm giving you. Function model, sorry, foundation model. So this is one of the use case, right? This is what you can do. And if I scroll down, so I'm on Amazon. So Amazon, these are the various examples or use case. This is information about Amazon title foundation model. And these are various models are available, right? So if we have this Titan Text G1 Lite, Express, all model have some different features or use cases. For example, supported format, right? So what format it supports? Like some model might accept files as well, audio as well, video as well. You can, and then model will respond apart from text. That's what I mean. Anthropic is also another one, very good, famous one. It has the Cloud A3 model. It's one of the very good model, which I'll show you in this exercise as well. And yeah, you can build a website, right? So you can just give kind of this prompt, and then it can build a website. It will generate a full-blown code as a response, right? So these are the capabilities. And yeah, these are the various models. So again, within Anthropic, right? So they call their model as Cloud A, and Cloud A has all these various model versions or model categories. And what are the use cases, right? So it can support like even complex use cases like customer support, even coding, right? Data analysis, visual processing. and I can see it has very high number of tokens. So token is like, I would not say it's words, but maybe you can just understand like that is, it's like number of words you give as an input to the model in your prompt, and the number of words you get as an output, right? That's what I call token. But token is something complex, complex way more than it's not like words, right? But I'm not going into those details. Okay, the model supports how many languages? So these are the things. So this is how various models and those capabilities. Let me directly jump to some wow effect. So let's go to the examples, right? So these are the various examples. For example, right? So you can try with all these examples. So let me select. So trying with examples, it will not cost you anything, right? So here we are not running the models. For example, if I select Amazon, so Amazon has Titan, right? And then I'll give, for example, if I want to play around with image, right? So I want to get some images from foundation model, right? So we are not running this, but we will just see the example, right? So if I go for this one, right? So yeah, so as you can see, it's below, right? So this is example where you want to generate image from text prompt. This is what you can use. So I'm just giving prompt like, hey, give me blue backpack on a table. So it gives so nice like blue in various different colors. It's backpack. Again, it's on a table with various different background, right? Now, if you want to call this via API, right? If you want to call the same model via API, you have the code directly available. You can just copy and then put it in your Python application, client application, and then it will have this response, right, to the client application. So this is the beauty of Amazon BedRock. You will get full-blown APIs. You will have the ready-made foundation model. You just make a call, you just send this API request in your client application, and then model is ready, done. So this is an example. Now let's really uh, test the model, right? But before you test the model, now if you want to follow along with me, right? Just don't listen, but if you want to really try something out, you need to really get access to these models, right? So for me, I have already got access to the models. So for me, screen would be different, but I'll just tell you what you need to do if you're doing for the first time, right? So what I need to do is I'm on Amazon Bedrock. You just scroll down on your left side, click on model access because you need to get access to the model, right? So this is what it says, right? So basically you must enable access to the Bedrock Foundation models. This is just about giving permissions, necessary permissions to your IAM account, right? To get the Bedrock access. But for you, it would be like, for me, it says modify model access because I have already access granted, right? Which means I have already access. Some are unavailable. That's okay. Maybe it's some due to XYZ reason. But so for me, it's modify, but for you, it would be like get all model access, some similar. So you need to click on that button. So for me, it will be like this if you want to modify something. But when you go to, in your case, just select all models because requesting access to the models, it will not cost you anything. But when you use the model, which we will do in the next step, that will cost you. So just select all your models, click next. For me, okay, create a modification to continue or cancel the operation. I don't know why it's saying this, but for you, it should not be like this. Create a modification to continue. Okay, because I'm not modifying anything. That's why it shows like this. But for you, when you select get access or give me access to all models, it will give you three things. I mean, not, it will ask you three things. It will ask your name, your website, give any dummy website name. It will ask you your company name, give any company name, and then whether this is for internal employees or external, just you can select any option, and then give some description why you are accessing this model, and then done, submit, and then it will take some time. It will, and then when you come back to this screen, right, it will take some time, and finally you will see somewhat similar like access granted. So now you have access to the models. Let's play. So now I'll go to Bedrock. Now you have already requested access. Now let's go to play. So let's do a chat with model. Now remember, this will cost you. It will not like very major cost. It will be just minor cost, but like cents or something, right? But then just make sure, right? If you are checking on this, as of now, it costs cent, but I don't know in future how it goes. So I just want to call out very clearly. But if you want to just see, just you can see. So this is you can really see the power of foundation model, right? That's what I'm trying to do. So basically, let me select a model. So now I am into chat. So it's like chatbot example, right? Question and answer model. I'll select model. Let me go for example like Amazon, very basic one, Express. So I select this model. I'll go to here, apply, and I'll just ask some prompt, right? So maybe I'll tell you, give me top three places to go to visit in Italy with family and kids. Please avoid crowdy, sorry, crowded places, right? And I'll just ask, run. I mean, don't worry about all this. I'll cover up in upcoming video series. This is like various parameters, but let's not worry about that. Okay, it was very crisp and clear that okay, if you want to go with this trip, these are the top three places which you can visit. So that's what it says. Let me go to the text. So here again, I'll select model. Let this time let me select another model. So I'll go for Anthropic and I'll go for Sonnet. Click apply. Again, this is going to cost you, my dear friends. So just give a prompt, that please explain me. Or let me ask something. Are you foundation model? I'm just trying, I'm just asking, hey, are you foundation model? Let's see. No. Okay. What it says, I am not the foundation model. I'm an AI assistant created by Anthropic company, a different company from the creators of foundation model. Wow, very different answer. I don't know. I'm just curious. Let me ask, uh, give me very different and understandable in understandable and layman terms meaning of foundation model. I'm trying to give more information to it, right? So okay, a foundation model is type of AI system that is trained on huge amount of data from various sources. What's the goal of this? In simpler terms, yeah. See, it includes in simpler terms, blah blah blah. What's in essence? This is a crux of summary. That's what it says. So it's this is how it does image. Don't generate it because it's going to cost you a lot. We just show it in examples. So I think this is just very brief about what is this foundation model, how Bedrock makes life easy. If you're preparing for your AWS AI, the, the foundation certifications, hope this will be also useful. And just put a comment if you want to learn any specific topic in generative AI space or any topic which I can explain on Bedrock as well, Amazon Bedrock as well, I can explain and which can add more value to you. So just put a comment on it, then only I'll be able to come to know. That's all about for now, very crisp and clear. Thank you, my dear friends.